Hey, it's Russell here, and I am in the office of one of my favourite friends at Zappos. This is my second stint here, and when I met Augusta on my first stint, we just instantly connected. Funny, because she also happens to be the company coach at Zappos, the goals coach. So I'm going to hand over to Augusta, and I want to just hear, Augusta, just a little bit about your story and how you came to Zappos and what's been your journey.
Well, it's been quite a journey, Russell. Thank you so much. I started back in May of '07. I started out in the Zappos customer loyalty department as I got hired on, and I was just really excited. I immediately fell in love with Zappos. I mean, it's the culture. It was everything about it. The culture and the core values that are so wonderful, that tell the story behind who we are.
Yeah.
And so I took out to progressing throughout the customer loyalty team, and did some things, took a leadership path, as a matter of fact, after a couple of years, and became a customer loyalty lead with a team of about 15 people. It was great. Had a great time, and just all along the way learning and growing as much as I could, and volunteering, getting involved with all the wonderful, crazy things that we do here at Zappos. And
what were some of those crazy things that
just
come off the top of your head?
Well, I mean, we're known for our happy hours, certainly, but, certainly getting involved in things like corporate challenge. I'd never walked or done a 5K in my life, and they said, hey, we need someone in your age category. I said, well, listen, I can't run a 5K, I can tell you, I don't run. They were like, well, even if you walk, we'll still, it'll count for us. So last year I walked a 5K for the first time, and did it in 59 minutes, but I did finish.
Wow.
That was pretty exciting, and the team ran out to meet me and walked with me the rest of the way over the finish line. So, and that's who we are as a family, we support each other totally, so that was totally fun. And happy hours, having our karaoke, and getting up and making sure that Tony was singing with me, and things like that. So, I mean, it's always been just exciting ride, and working really hard. We work hard, but we play just as hard, And I think John is the one that said that, work up front, party in the back. Yeah. That's how we view it.
Cool. And tell me how, and tell everyone else here, how did you get into the whole coaching scene here? How did that happen?
Well, it's a funny thing, because about 2.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was at a happy hour. I was in the bar, and Tony walked up, and he happened to ask me if I had a dream job, what would it be? And I told him, I said, I'd love to do, speaking engagements for the company about our culture, and also I'd like to be in a coaching role, in a sense, around the culture, making sure that from department to department, that we're all still, very much connected, very much engaged and involved with each other. And that was the end of it. I thought that was the end of it. So again, pursuing my path of leadership. So, but then it was always right there, burning inside of me. We had a life coach, and then he went on to open his own company after 5 years with us. And I had no clue as to who was going to replace him or anything, but I had written down some things about 2 years ago, all these ideas I had as the culture coach and what I would do. And lo and behold, when I got the notice that there was an opening for the coach position with the company, I did apply and met with Robbie, and the rest is history. But I stay to this day humbled by the fact that I was selected as the goals coach for the company. It's truly an honor. It doesn't even feel like a job. It's just, I get to come in every day and do something that I'm so passionate about.
I'm hearing you, sister.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a great profession.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And tell me, one of the things I think is really interesting in Augusta's role is that you've had the opportunity to work right across the company.
Yes.
At a very intimate, one-on-one level.
Yes.
And when I say intimate, people open up to their vulnerabilities and put their heart on it.
Absolutely.
I want to understand from your perspective what you would consider to be the top 3 qualities for what I would call an A player.
An A player. The top 3 qualities. First of all, it just has to be someone who has a love for the company culture. I mean, they see it, because what they realize is they are it. they're it. We are, when you know that you're a part of something that's even bigger than, you know, what you can see. It's probably what you don't see sometimes. So they have to be someone that embodies the culture and core values, just because for the pure sake of they love it and it comes from their heart.
Right.
That they want it to be successful, that they want the company to be successful, and they're willing to be engaged in order to see it grow out.
Got it.
That's probably one of the first qualities. The second quality would probably be someone that has, you know, their own passion that's just burning inside of them, where they want to grow and learn and just have that growth and discovery about themselves so that they can go to the next level, personally and professionally. So I believe that's something that sets people apart, you know, just having a passion and a desire to have that self-discovery so that they can just continue to grow with the company. I think that's just a key factor. And probably third, that they're humble enough to know that you're not doing it for the recognition or reward. You're doing it for just pure love, like I said, in your heart, and that even if you didn't get recognized for it, which we're very big on recognition here, but even if you didn't, you know, it's not about you, but it's about the whole, if you will, and how they can impact the company, you know, so that as a whole, it's like having a giant puzzle and knowing that if one piece is not in there, then it's not complete. It doesn't work, you know, the way it should.
Yeah.
So I think knowing that, you know, just being humble about it, but going in every day and giving your absolute best and best service to our customers, internal and external customers, that's something that you have to have as well, a quality about you.
And you know what, the being humble is actually one of the core values.
It is, absolutely, yes.
And one of the things I find really fascinating about that value, it's probably the one value out of all of Zappos's 10 core values that I find most intriguing. And the reason for that is that it's a two-pronged or a double-edged sword, because before you can be humble, you've got to have something to be humble about.
Right.
You need to be successful first.
Right.
So I think it's an amazingly powerful value because it implies success.
It is. You're right. You're absolutely right. You nailed it. Yeah, it's a delicate balance. You know what I mean? Being humble, because you do have to have something that you can be humble about, some sort of success. You know, and so yeah, I think it's there's not a best core value, but I certainly think it's the one that will stretch you the most. I really believe that.
Yeah.
In pursuing that.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, I can tell you that I've been down that road, so I speak from experience.
Augusta, it's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Russell, same here. Thank you so much. I'm just honored to be in your presence as a coach, another coach to coach. I mean, really, thank you for everything. You've got great insight, and I appreciate it, and I hope to continue to, you know, work with you on some things. I look forward to it.
Yeah, terrific.